I am actually very upset with Cartoon Network right now. So the creator of the Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy show, Maxwell Atoms, apparently pitched a Billy and Mandy movie to Cartoon Network to try to answer major questions about the show. And Cartoon Network turned it down because the reason is that kids these days wouldn't know who Billy and Mandy are. Now, to me, that is very upsetting. And also the fact that that is complete nonsense. What is going on, guys? AnimaTD, better known as Animated. And guys, I want to thank you so much for tuning into this brand new video. And I really wanted to make a video about this because, first of all, I think that is a very stupid reason to not make a show, especially for the fact that it's Billy and Mandy. Now, growing up, I was a huge fan of the Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy. If anything, it is definitely my top #1 show that has ever appeared on Cartoon Network. So to hear that Maxwell Atoms, the creator of the Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy, pitched this to Cartoon Network, and Cartoon Network knows that that is a very popular show, and the fact that they turned it down because they thought kids would not know who Grim, Billy, and Mandy are, that's just complete nonsense. Now, I actually would not have known about this news in the first place if it wasn't for a certain Twitter account. Shout out to Billy and Mandy Clips, probably one of my favorite Twitter accounts that just post anything cartoon related for sure. But they actually posted a news statement from Cartoon Network, which I'll go on ahead and read to you guys right now. What canon questions will the movie answer? I'm not asking to have the answers now, but to keep the fires of hype living, you have to give us a few glimpses of what's cooking. Kind of, the movie will answer the questions related to this thingy, and you will also clarify this other thingy. Maybe we'll get an ordered canonical story of Grim and the Scythe, since he's got it for the first 3 times during his childhood. Long story short, it won't answer any because Cartoon Network has passed on it for the time being. Something about kids not knowing who Billy and Mandy are because Cartoon Network doesn't play the show. Hard to argue with that, I suppose. Shame though, it was an important story to me, and I wrote a bunch of fun songs for it. I'm gonna hang on to it for now, partially because talking about it would make it feel like explaining a joke, and partially because I'm choosing to live in denial and keep a shed of hope alive. Now, that official statement from Maxwell Atoms just really breaks my heart because apparently when you think Cartoon Network really knows its fans and its success from like reboots and stuff, like if you think about it, we just got reboots, right? Of the Invader Zim finally getting a movie on Netflix. We also got Rocko's Modern Life as a reboot. We got Animaniacs and all these other shows to where kids these days probably have never even heard of these shows. But to see how well these particular shows did as a rebooted version, or if not, a more of a revival sort of sense, the fact that those did exceptionally well, Cartoon Network really just needs to go on ahead and just take a look at how well those did and possibly reconsider their thoughts. Not to mention that even the voice actors for Billy, Mandy, and Grim have all said that they wanted to be on board with coming back for this particular movie. And I get it, it's not just because the creator wants to make the show again or the fact that the voice actors want to come back. There's also the point where the animators themselves have to, who originally worked on that show, have to consider coming back. But apparently there is some concept art already for this particular movie, which I'll post this here. And I really just want to talk about like how it just seems like Mandy has officially reached that corporate status or world ruling status, and Grim is just right there wearing the M on her shirt. It's just funny. And also the fact that Billy has not aged. Like, what the hell is going on here? Why is he still a kid? And I'm not going to question the penguin. I think we could accept the fact that Billy has a lot of weird pets already as it is, so we're just gonna leave that there. But Billy and Mandy, I feel like, is a very important show to the Cartoon Network history because Billy and Mandy was just such a unique story. Like, it didn't need to make sense for you to love it. It's kind of like Ed, Edd and Eddy, where Ed, Edd and Eddy didn't really make sense. In fact, they built so many contraptions to where a lot of that shit just did not make sense at all, but we still love the show regardless. And the fact that even the voice actors still love the show, like Greg Eagles, all he does on his Twitter account is just show love for how he played Grim in the show, and it's just so great to see that small roles, even if they haven't really appeared in anything else, that those roles mattered so much to these people over the years. So to really hear that a movie that was coming out or supposedly planned for Cartoon Network that is not coming out anymore is just really sad, especially about a show that really was the basis of my childhood. It just really sucks. Now, the good thing about this show is the fact that right now on HBO Max, they do have all of the current episodes from Billy and Mandy. And I think they also have the Boogie Adventure movie on there, but don't quote me on that. But the fact of the matter is that they have this show currently on HBO Max. And that's great because I've been doing nothing but rewatching the show already. So the fact that literally that this show could be brought back to HBO Max and supposedly could do extremely well, I am 100% on board with just this show getting an HBO Max original exclusive release. And who knows, maybe it will actually even do as great as both the Invader Zim movie or the Rocko's Modern Life movie or even Animaniacs. We don't exactly know. So to really end off this video, I really just want to say, Cartoon Network, if you ever find a reason to watch this video, please reconsider the fact that this show could possibly do really well. And the fact that you say that kids don't exactly know who Billy and Mandy are, just make it for even the older audiences. The older audiences would love this. And even if these newer audiences see this show and they can actually appreciate it, that's a plus. But if you want to make this show a reality, at least maybe try targeting it to the older audiences who loved the show when it was currently out. Now, there's different realms as to stuff that I could say about what Cartoon Network can do, but all we can hope and pray for is the fact that if this show does indeed get made, then that's definitely a W. And if it does well, that's an even bigger W. Please, Cartoon Network, reconsider this. But I wanted to make this video specifically because I really do love the show. The fact that I got word of this show supposedly even having a planned movie coming back is just big news, especially to us older generation people, and it just really makes my heart soar the fact that this was even considered in the first place. So the people over at Cartoon Network, again, please reconsider the fact of this. Maxwell Atoms, hopefully if you somehow in whatever realm you see this show being come back or made into a reality, I hope that it does a very successful thing. I hope that the success for this movie in particular does super well compared to all these other reboots, and I hope to God that we can see this movie really soon. But that is going to wrap it up for this video, you guys. I really wanted to talk about this because I love the Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy. Every little concept, every little detail, every little joke about this show is really just a whole staple to my childhood. And so the fact that we could get another movie of this would be an absolute dream, at least to me. So I know there's currently a hashtag going around talking about possibly putting this show on HBO Max. It's going to be hashtag B&M HBO. So if you feel like tweeting it or you feel like sharing it with a friend, I highly recommend you just go on ahead and share that hashtag around. Thank you to Billy and Mandy Clips for making that hashtag a reality. I will try my best to go on ahead and do my part into hopefully bringing the show into a reality. But once again, you guys, thank you so much for watching this video. If you guys did enjoy, do not forget to leave a like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. If you're brand new, make sure to turn on those notifications. That way you don't miss any more current uploads going to the channel real soon. And I hope that you guys appreciate what's to come. Well, all that being said and done, ladies and gentlemen, my name is AnimaTD, better known as Animated, and I hope that you guys go on ahead and tune in next time.